Good evening, class. Today we are going to learn how to change from factored form to standard form. Let's remind ourselves what the two forms look like. Here's factored form and here's standard form. And also, what does factored form give us? Remember that factored form gives us the roots of the function, of the parabola. In this case, it would be R1 and R2. This form, standard form, gives us the y-intercept. And both of them can tell us if it opens up or if it opens down. If the a value is positive, it opens up, and if the a value is negative, it opens down. Okay, let's take a look at an example. Okay, so as you can see, we are in factored form. It's not completely factored as we don't have a 1 in front of this x. So right now the a value is 1, but we'd need to factor this a value out to get the a value here and to get the root. We would have to divide both of these by 3. And factoring the 3 out, 3 divided by 3 is 1. And negative 3 divided by 3 is negative 1. So here we would have an a value of 3, so we'd have a vertical stretch. And we have a root of 1 and another root of negative 2. So what we want to do is go from here to here. Well, we could just go back to this if we factor that 3 back in by distributing 3x minus 3. We can do that first. Now that number only gets multiplied towards the first quantity and not both of them. So next thing we want to do is we're going to go ahead and FOIL this. So our first term's 3x times x. It's 3x squared. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and do our outer, so 3x times 2, that's going to give us 6x. And then we're going to do our inner, so negative 3 times x is negative 3x. Okay, those two combined is going to give us 3x. And then our last term, negative 3 and 2, is negative 6. So we're going to have y equals 3x squared plus 3x minus 6. And so our y-intercept is going to be 0, negative 6. That's going to be our y-intercept. This parabola is going to open up since a is positive, and it's a vertical stretch since the a value is greater than 1. Okay, let's take a look at another example. Let's take a look at example number 2. We have y equals 1/3 6x plus 9 times x minus 2. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is distribute the 1/3 on both of these, not this one, but both of these terms as a binomial. So 1/2 times 6x, that's going to give us 2x. 1/3 times 9, that's going to give us 3. Keep the parentheses, and we're going to multiply that times x minus 2. Okay, let's go ahead and FOIL. So starting off with our first term, so 2x times x, 2x squared. Then we're going to do outer, 2x times negative 2, that's going to be negative 4x. Inner, 3x times x, that's going to be 3x. I write those like that because we're going to end up combining those two. And then our last term, -6. So here we have first, outer, inner, last. You're welcome to use the box method if you prefer. Okay, let's go ahead and simplify this. Put your y equals on the front. We have 2x squared minus x minus 6. And again, we have a y-intercept of 0, -6. We have a vertical stretch. And this parabola opens up because the a value is positive. Let's see. Let's take a look at going from vertex form to, okay, so recall that vertex form is y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. And vertex form gives us our vertex, h, comma, k. Now, we're going to go ahead and go from vertex form to standard form. And I'm going to kind of hurry up here, so hang in there with me. Let's look at an example. We have this equation in vertex form, and we're going to go to standard form. So remember, order of operations, we do exponents first. So we're going to go ahead and square this binomial. This is x plus 3 times x plus 3 gives us x squared plus 6x plus 9. Distribute the -2. So we have -2x squared minus 12x minus 18. And now we have gone from vertex form to standard form. Notice the a value is negative, so it opens down. Okay, see you guys tomorrow.